Hi, good day. I'm here to discuss U.S.-Philippines Mutual Defense Treaty. So, Mutual Defense Treaty, or MDT for short, is a treaty that was signed on August 30, 1951 in Washington, D.C. between representatives of the Philippines and United States. The overall accord contains 8 articles and dictates for both nations to support each other if an external party attacks Philippines or the United States. So let me explain. Ang US-Philippines Mutual Defense Treaty ay pinirmahan ng representative ng Pilipinas at United States noong August 30, 1951 sa Washington, D.C. In overall, it contains 8 articles at nakasulat din dito na in case na may umatak sa Pilipinas o sa US, kailangan nilang suportahan ng isa't isa. So, I will read the 8 articles of Mutual Defense Treaty. As stated in Article Number 1 of the treaty, each party to settle international disputes in a peaceful manner so that the international peace is not threatened, and to refrain from the threat of the use of force in any manner that is inconsistent with the purpose of the United States. Article Number 2 states that each party, either separately or jointly through mutual aid, may acquire, develop, and maintain their capacity to resist armed attack. Article Number 3 states that from time to time, the parties will consult one another through the use of their secretaries of state, foreign minister, or consult in order to determine the appropriate measure of implementation. The parties will also consult one another when either party determines that their territorial integrity, political independence, or national security is threatened by armed attack in the Pacific. Article Number 4 states that an attack on either party will be acted upon in accordance with their constitutional process, and that any armed attack on either party will be brought to the attention of the United Nations for immediate action. Once the United Nations has issued such orders, all hostile action between the signatories of this treaty and the opposing parties will be terminated. Article 5 defines the meaning of attack and its purpose, which includes all attacks by a hostile power will be held as an attack on a metropolitan area by the both parties or on the island territories under its jurisdiction in the Pacific or on its armed forces, public vessels, or aircraft in the Pacific. Article 6 states that this treaty does not affect, impede, or shall not be interpreted as affecting the rights and obligation of the parties under the character of the United Nations. Article 7 states that the treaty shall be ratified in accordance with the constitutional process set delineated by the Constitution of the United States and the Constitution of the Philippines. Lastly, Article 8 stipulates that the treaty terms are indefinite until one or both parties wish to terminate the agreement. If the agreement is terminated, either party must give 1 year advance notice. I think we can rely on this agreement if ever the Philippines is attacked by foreign country, because some states from U.S. Embassy in Philippines, they state that they have a strong and robust security alliance in Philippines, and they make sure that they do their obligation in Mutual Defense Treaty. And also, Ambassador Kim said, our commitment to this alliance is absolute, so we can rely to it. Additional, let's say China attacks our Coast Guard. It will be automatic. We have the United States of America Mutual Defense Treaty that will kick into place. I will not be worried if that happens. They should be the one who should be worried.